and gentlemen, you are listening to Deathmatch Russell Podcast. Let's get it on! Come into the ring, step into the fire, see what you want, baby. If your heart has desire, get up, get knocked down, get up, get knocked down, get up, get knocked down, down, down. Deathmatch Russell Podcast, 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 Deathmatch Russell Podcast.
You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the.
Oh no. Good evening, everyone. You're listening to another episode of the Deathmatch Russell podcast, and my guest at this time, the one and only Ninja Mack. How are you?
How y'all doing? What's going on, Mr. Russell? Shout out to Deathmatch Podcast Wrestling. Appreciate y'all having me on today. Y'all doing good? Ninja fans, how y'all doing today? Y'all want to make a bet today? Well, what are we betting on?
Oh man, we're betting on a lot of things, man. Shout out to you for really, doing what you do best, man. Inside the ring is perform. That's what's you get the fans' attention. Do what you do for us fans is the best. Is what we like.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to be entertaining every time I go out there.
Oh man, you know what? And let me ask you this: are you one of those guys that played around with that parkour stuff, that park out stuff that you just go out and jump over a wall outside? Parkour, whatever the heck, that crazy jumping stuff.
A little parkour, a little parkour, a little tricking. From an early age, I used to play a lot of soccer, and when I'd score a goal, man, out of excitement, 3, 4, 5 years old, I'd run down and do those wacky cartwheels in the middle of the field after scoring a goal, and then you learn to fall enough to where eventually cartwheels turn to cool flips turn into some amateur wrestling going into high school. After getting thrown around in amateur, because I'm not the biggest guy, so I got tossed around my whole life. But it gave you a little durability, and I know how to throw my body around now pretty well.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like you were, you did a lot of tumbling and you took them. Gymnastics or.
I went to those open gyms. I did some gymnastics growing up. It helped out just with all the stuff going through high school and all my sports. I think. Gymnastics is just a great foundation for anything athletic you want to do going forward. It just teaches you body motions, body control. And like I said, it really excelled me in amateur wrestling.
But also, let me ask you this, Ninja Mack. Are you actually did you take any lessons? Did you karate or any of the jiu-jitsu or any Muay Thai?
Of course. Man, as much as I can. So after amateur wrestling, when I went to college, I ended up going to the circus, actually. I was really good at flips, and I tried out for Circus LA in Vegas.
Oh, no shit. So I never do that. Holy shit.
Yeah, a little story before I became a professional wrestler. I could flip my body really well, and I really liked the circus stuff. So I saw a tryout, even just like WWE, you go to WWE.com and you go to the bottom left and you go to apply for jobs and you send in your stuff. I did that for the circus, and they flew me out to a Vegas tryout. And a summer after I didn't make my first tryout. I wasn't I was really good at flipping, but
you're really one of those.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said you just had fun doing it. It was pretty fun. It was a fun experience.
Oh yeah, man. I try and enjoy everything I do. I enjoyed the circus. I enjoyed just like all the sports I did in high school. I enjoy pro wrestling now. Mm-hmm. Funny thing with me starting pro wrestling, I was right at the end of a circus tour coming off Seattle of 6 weeks. The guy on the tour was a pro wrestler and saw that I could do some amateur wrestle and saw I could do flips and said, go try out pro wrestling. And just being from Houston, Texas, we got one of the best indie wrestling schools by Booker T, Reality Wrestling. I literally got off the tour on a Friday and showed up to one of his first fantasy camps for Reality Wrestling on a Sunday and never went back to the circus.
Yeah, and
First day pro wrestling, never went back, and just stuck with pro wrestling since.
no, and you're everywhere, man. You but you know what? Big shout out to Low Key Wrestling, man. That's one of your big Low Key Wrestling is Local Wrestling, man. Is really one of those companies that's really people need to see more and
Oh yeah,
more
local
because
wrestling in Houston.
yes, sir. I got to get my way out there.
And that's a very recent 1 year promotion by Jaime Martinez, Pedro Ortega, that goes by the wrestler named Lowrider. Those two guys have done a fantastic job with local wrestling in a year. And guys I've known since I first started, and just they gave me the opportunity because I wasn't wrestling during before COVID. After Booker's, some lucha, I had a kid. Life happens. Became a
Yes.
dad. Maybe that helped me mature in my wrestling career too, which was probably a good thing. But
Right.
I was off for 2.5 years, and then because of COVID, and then them starting local wrestling, Ninja Mack got a chance to come back, and the Ninja Mack was born, and it's been a very hot year for Ninja. It's been a very hot year for loco,
and also Game Changer Wrestling as well. My gosh, you're like it's like a
world
GCW,
tour. Man.
That
took
like,
me.
I know, man, by storm. I know it just like whipped you up. You're like, holy shit, I'm here. This company's something different that I want to get involved with, and really just the way that it's family. Like really, you look at it, it's a family of wrestling, like every kind of style of wrestling, and we welcome you.
They're pushing the envelope.
I know. And the first time seeing it, like hearing about it, you're like, oh shit, I got to check out this Game Changer Wrestling. What's this about? Like, I'm hearing all good vibes,
Hey, every show right now is a sellout. Every city we go to is a sellout. They're getting 1,000, 1,200, 1,500. Hammerstein's coming up January, man. That's something very big for a lot of us indie wrestlers, just to be able to film something there and watching wrestling. Like, and Hammerstein and GCW is a big moment.
I've been there for one night stands. My God, you'd be like, holy shit. You'll be in your awe. You'll be in your awe. I'm not going to be in that. Unfortunately, I won't be there that night. I'm going to be at New Year's, definitely. Hopefully, you'll be at New Year's, definitely.
For sure.
We'll see what happens. There's so many things going on, but you got so many. You just actually came back from Revolver. Hell of a show, you guys. It's just a wrestling show for the ladder match. Oh my gosh, that was a pretty good ladder match. I just caught
that Revolver show. When Sammy Callahan reached out to me asking if I come down to the show, a huge opportunity for me, of course, even just for him to reach out to me, and then to put me in a scramble with that caliber of people and matches. Like all of those guys have some clout up there. They're on shows. They're running every weekend. They got followers. So to be in a match with all those guys is just a huge opportunity by itself. And then let alone that was their first show coming back, and they drew 800 close to 1,000 on their first show coming back. It was wild. But I'm thinking I can go back 200 people.
And just think about it. John Moxley was there, and now he's got to be sober, dude. He's got to be. Oh man, it sucks. Like what the hell? Like we're gonna lose our champion for a while, But getting sober and it kills us, man. That's gonna be like, but.
Hey, David, if you don't mind, that microphone's getting real quiet, and I'm losing you. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll talk louder. How's that?
I appreciate it. It helps me. It's raining in Houston here, so the roof is also loud too. It could be me.
All right, it's all of us, whatever. But yeah, so we wish him a speedy recovery. Shout out to him, man. But to see him, put his. Two other guys to actually you got to watch. Did you watch any of the matches backstage? I'm sure you did. Did you see the Alex Colon and Jake Chris match? That was a pretty intense match.
And my bad, David. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's technical errors on my side, but I really can't hear anything. So if you want to do some sign language and ninja stuff to me, I'm ready for some sign language, boss man. I'm sorry, I can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything? You know what? Maybe one.
I can hear that right there. Beautiful. Whatever just happened, I could hear.
You right there?
Yep, I could hear that right there.
All right. How's that? I'll just stay right by my microphone like this and look like.
Appreciate you, sir.
No problem. It's your time. It's my time. I got a question for you.
Yes, sir. Ask away. I might have an answer.
You might have an answer. Okay, if you were to pick the TV series Cobra Kai, okay, mix that with Game Changer Wrestling as the characters, who would be in those characters?
So I've been told about Cobra Kai. I have not watched the series.
Oh,
so
I'll let you watch. I'll let you watch it. I'll let you watch it, and then you can tell me. All right? How's that?
Okay. Yeah, let me watch it and get back to you. Like I said, I'll make it I'm actually off this weekend because I'm about to do a lot of shows over the next 4 weekends. So I'm kind of lighting up this weekend. I'll catch up on Cobra Kai for you, and I'll get back to you in a week or two just to revisit that question.
Maybe we'll do another one. So where it's like, where we can talk a lot bit quieter. Maybe you're at home,
For sure.
But anyway, Ninja Mack, I just want to say thank you for coming on the podcast. We'll do another one. It's really like technical wise tonight, but no problem.
I appreciate y'all having me. You can check out Ninja Mack anywhere on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Please subscribe. Please check out Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast. Please subscribe, watch live. I'd love to come back. I said I'd love to make some things happen. I think I'm having a little technical difficulty on my side, so I think it might be best to wrap up for you, sir.
Ninja Mack, just say where are you going to be? Let me ask you this: where are you going to be this weekend? Just plug away where you're going to be wrestling. Go ahead. Where are you going to be wrestling
for this weekend? Like I said, I'm off for this weekend with Houston.
Yeah.
Next weekend, we're picking up with Maryland on Friday, MPW. You can check me out for that big Shamrock tournament going on. Huge thing. Like I said, once people ask me, I don't realize how big these shows are until they ask me and I get tagged and I see these wrestlers and I'm mind blown. The next night, Saturday, you can check me in GCW Chicago. I'll be there tearing it up for GCW Chicago. Huge show going to happen. Last time we were in Chicago, Dean Ambrose shows up, takes the title. Ninja Mack jumps from the heavens off the ladders. So I got some stuff to live up to in Chicago to represent. So next weekend, give Ninja Mack a shout out. Watch out and check out the podcast, please. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the podcast, Ninja. I'll just meet you backstage in a minute. Let me just say I got another guest coming on. I'll just put you backstage for it. Or actually, I'll just talk to you later. I'll catch you later. Have a good night.
Without that, bet that. I appreciate y'all.
Bet that. Good night, Ninja. Thank you. All right, fans. I want to say thank you to my guest, Ninja Mack. My calendar of guests is really collaborating. You know what? He's in his training right now, so he's got a lot of stuff going on. Ninja Mack is just on the loose. He is just he's the best ninja wrestler out there on the planet today, and just keep your eyes out where he's going to be next. And you never know. Game Changer, Chicago area. He's going to be out there on MLW. Check that out. Shamrock Cup Series, and much more. But fans, I got to check. I need to. God, my podcasting is like going off the walls here. What do I got coming up? How about Friday night with my guest, PJ Savage, returns to the Deathmatch Wrestle podcast as we talk about his upcoming. PJ Savage coming on the podcast Friday night. Stay tuned. Actually, what's today? Yes, Friday night with my guest PJ Savage. Thank you, fans, for listening to the Deathmatch Wrestle podcast. Have a good night, everybody. Until next time.
You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media: deathmatchrussell.com, follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32, and on Facebook, facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32. Find me on Podcast City Network at podcastcity.net, facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share, and on Twitter at Podcast City Net. You can hear Deathmatch Russell podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes.
Hey, wrestling fans, check out bootandheel.com for all your independent wrestlers, apparel, and more. Also, check out Deathmatch Russell podcast as well. www.bootandheel.com.